I mean, there's all this pressure on the Fed. I know CPI comes out tomorrow. There's a Fed meeting later in the month where they're going to tell us whether they're raising rates or not. A lot of pressure not to raise rates. But then it seems to me, big picture, that maybe these are all the byproducts of 13 years of zero interest rates. But what do I know?
Yeah, well, the music has to end at some point, Tucker. That's what's happening right now. I mean, you look at what's going on with SVB Bank. This is called incompetence compounding. Okay, we had incompetent monetary policy. The Fed mismanaged things for a long time. That tapped into SVB, which apparently didn't know how to manage its risk. That compounded the problem. Now you've got depositors who thought they couldn't get their money out until the government said, no, we'll swoop in and help you. But the reason they were so excited to do so, Tucker, is because it centralizes power. The government, as a result of all of this, got more control over banks. There's nobody happier about this than Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, because they've got one more lever to control what happens in the economy. That's the end result of all this.
And I thank you for saying that. These are political people. They think in political terms. They're not economists, of course. They couldn't manage their own checking account. They think in terms of power. And so when they swoop in to save something, that means they now effectively control it.
Right.
Correct?
They're not selling, they're buying, okay? We're all ending up in the same system, right? And so people look at it and say, oh, government saved the day today. No, they didn't. They just placated things a little bit so that everybody could settle down. And in the meantime, they're setting up a completely different finance system that's more controlled by the people who messed all of this up in the first place. Jay Powell, Janet Yellen got more power today than they had yesterday, Tucker. If that's supposed to make us feel good, then we are measuring everything by the wrong standard.
Man, is that so nicely put. Thank you for that. Brian Brandenburg, Fox Business. Thanks.